Day 368 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 1636, sort array in an increasing frequency. The difficulty level is easy, so you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as possible. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go on and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. Given an array of integers nums, sort the array in increasing order based on the frequency of values. If multiple values have the same frequency, sort them in decreasing order. Return the sorted array. All right, y'all, so that sounds simple enough, but let's go ahead and take a look at these examples just to make sure we're doing this problem correctly. So in example 1, we have the input nums equals an array of integers 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, and 3. The output is 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Explanation says 3 has a frequency of 1, 1 has a frequency of 2, and 2 has a frequency of 3. So that seems simple enough, but let's just break it down one step further. As you can see, we have these integers right here, and we want to sort them by how many times they occur in this array. So as you can see, 3 only occurs once, so we're going to put the 3 first. Then 1 occurs twice, so then we put the 1 after the 3, and then 2 occurs 3 times, so we're going to put the 2's last because they appear the most, right? So we're sorting them by the amount of times they appear. We're not sorting them by the value themselves. So let's go ahead and take a look at example 2 just to really make it make sense and bring this home. So in example 2, we have the input nums equals an array of integers 2, 3, 1, 3, and 2. Output is 1, 3, 3, 2, 2. Explanation says 2 and 3 both have a frequency of 2, so they are sorted in decreasing order. Remember, it says right here, if multiple values have the same frequency, sort them in decreasing order. So in this case, there's a 3 right here and a 3 right here. So that's 2 3's. Then there's a 2 right here and a 2 right here. That's 2 2's. And then there's only 1 1. So we know since there's only 1 1, the 1 is going to go first. But since there are 2 2's and 2 3's, we need to sort these elements in decreasing order, right? Like it says right here, because they appear the same amount of times. So that's why we put the 3's first and the 2's second when they appear the same amount of times, because we want to sort multiple values that have the same frequency. We want to sort them in decreasing order. So that's why we put the 3's before the 2's. So let's go ahead and take a look at example 3 where they throw some negative numbers in there, and it's a little bit larger of an array. They might try to throw some tricks our way. So let's see. In example 3, we have the input nums equals an array of integers -1, 1, -6, 4, 5, -6, 1, 4, and 1. The output is 5, -1, 4, 4, -6, -6, 1, 1, and 1. So excuse me, y'all, same principles apply. There's only there's only one 5, so we'll put the 5 first because that appears the least amount of times. Then there's only one -1, so we put the -1 after 5 because since they both occur one time, we're going to sort them in decreasing order. Boom. Then we have a 4, we have a 4 right here and a 4 right here, so we have 2 4's, and we have a -6 right here and a -6 right here, so we have 2 -6. So once again, since 4 and -6 occur the same amount of times, we're going to sort them in decreasing order. Boom. So we put the 4 first, then we put the 4's first, then we put the 2 -6's. And then finally, last but not least, we have 3 1's, 1 right here, 1 right here, and 1 right here. So we can sort those 3 1's. We can put those 3 1's last. And now this whole final output array is sorted correctly. So now that we understand the problem, y'all, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. As you can see, this is an easy problem. The solution is very easy to understand. I think it's important to make sure that we understand the basics. That's why I've been doing a few easy problems, or it's particularly easy dictionary or hash map problems a couple days in a row, so we can strengthen our fundamentals and get a better grasp of the basics of when we're dealing with dictionaries and hash maps. So if you need more practice on those and you're still doing easy questions with those, check out the last two. I believe it's the last two questions we did before this, day 367 and day 365. I think they're both dictionaries. I know yesterday is definitely a dictionary question, and I think the day before that is as well. Now, let's get into the solution, y'all. Solution's easy. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna declare a variable, we'll call it dict, and we'll set that equal to a dictionary of integers. Boom. And this dictionary of integers is going to count how many times each element appears, right? Boom. So to count how many times each element appears, we're going to say for num in nums. We're going to open up the brackets. Then we're going to say dict square bracket num, comma, default, colon 0. Come outside of that plus equals 1. So what this right here is going to do, each time we see a number num, right? One of these, say we see 1. Each time we see 1 or num, we're going to add 1 to its count in the dictionary, right? We're going to set the default value to 0 because we're going to start our count from 0. And then each time we see that element or that value, we're going to add 1 to this default value. And that's going to keep track in our dictionary of how many times each number occurs. Then once we have figured out how many times each number occurs, now we need to sort them. So in order to do that, we're going to say return nums dot sorted. Then we're going to open up the brackets and we're going to say if dict square bracket $0, come outside the square bracket, put an exclamation point because it's optional, equals dict square bracket $1. So what this is going to do, this $0 is going to represent each element in our dictionary that's the same, or and then this or has a similar value, or that's what this equal sign does. So each element or each number in our dictionary that has the same value, right? So say this will represent 1, and then $2. This will represent all of the ones count, right? And then this represents all of let's look at example 2 where they have equal numbers, right? So let's say $0 represents all of the 2's, boom. And then we're going to see if that equals $1, which will represent all of the 3's in the array, boom. If those two are equal, then we know we need to sort them in decreasing order. So we're going to do that, we're going to say return $0 is greater than $1. So that's going to allow us to return the higher numbers first if the frequency is the same. Then we could just say else. We could open up the brackets and then we just put the lower frequency first by saying dict square bracket $0, exclamation point. This time we're going to put less than dict square bracket $1, exclamation point. Boom. Now that's all the code. That's all she wrote. Let's give it a run. Make sure it runs properly before we submit it. Ooh, so we got an extra space, or an extra. Let me see. Well, hold on now. What's going? Oh, this should be optional. So now let's run it. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. Something is going on with this. Now hold on. My bad, y'all. Let me see if we can figure this out. It says missing enclosure return. Oh, sorry, y'all. We gotta put the return right here too. Boom. Now let's run it, see if it works. It should work this time. And it's accepted, y'all. So let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it's still accepted after we submit it. Ooh, look at that, y'all. 0 milliseconds beats 100% of users with Swift. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the numbers I like to see. So with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.